Lots to share with you in the business report today. In examining the wake of performance of a storied Jamaican company whose 24/7 operation of the Caribbean's leading multi-purpose port terminal and logistics provider contained a peak of performance never before seen in the now 80-year history of the company, as described by CEO of Kingston Wharves, Mark Williams, who did a deep dive into the group's performance arising from the 2024 annual report at the recent AGM.
I think it is just fitting that in our 80th year, Kingston Wharves exceeded so many financial milestones. In 2025, we delivered revenue of $10.7 billion, the largest revenue position in 80 years. Our net profit, I want to be very upfront, of $2.6 billion is a commendable outcome, which is in line with our expectations as we reinvested in strategic projects and we absorbed higher operating costs. Despite these increasing costs, the company maintained a healthy balance sheet. You see total assets of $60.6 billion, again 3% above, and we had healthy, strong cash flow throughout the year.
And over a 5-year historic horizon, Williams revealed that revenue acceleration for core port operations has been moving at a rate of knots.
Over the past 5 years, we have increased revenue by 50%. If you look at operating profit, again, increase by 23%. Solid performance, but what are the drivers for these wonderful performance? Again, if you look over the past 5 years, I like to look at trends because it tells the story. Container business increased by 34% over the 5 years. Multi-units business continue to grow 46% over the past 5 years. Break bulk, this is your edible oil, bulk cargo, your edible oil, your salt, your grain, grew by 32%. Break bulk, your lumber, your steel, as you're aware, we are a multi-purpose terminal, and therefore we have varying cargo types that we manage. And you see our break bulk cargo grew by 64% over 5 years. Our net profit, I want to be very upfront, of $2.6 billion is a commendable outcome, which is in line with our expectations as we reinvested in strategic projects and we absorbed higher operating costs. Despite these increasing costs, the company maintained a healthy balance sheet. You see total assets of $60.6 billion, again 3% above, and we had healthy, strong cash flow throughout the year.
KWL's logistics business has also anchored the record performance of the group.
We moved that business to $3.9 billion. I think this emphasizes shareholders our continued focus on this area of growth. As part of our long-term vision of transforming into a comprehensive logistics hub, Kingston Wharves, your company, has made significant strides in expanding our warehouse and logistics footprints in 2024. You'd be aware of this major development on Ashenine Road, the KWL Logistics Park. We are extremely proud of that development. It is already fully tenanted and just continues to show the discipline and very focused investment that we make.
In 2025, that focus is set to shift towards a strategy that positions the company to potentially double revenue.
The goal here, ladies and gentlemen, is to drive growth through targeted acquisition and partnership in the regional market. We have established ourselves as the Caribbean leading multi-purpose terminal. It's only logical then that we try to replicate our successes across the region. The plan is to identify high potential market across the Caribbean and Central America and to execute value-added acquisition to scale operations and strengthen our regional footprint.
Interest in exporting operations to the western half of the island also persists, according to the CEO, while the capital's skyline and capacities for vehicle storage is also set for change as a major construction project comes online.
In this new chapter, I shared with you our intention to construct a multi-level car park to accommodate our growing multi-unit business. We have moved in excess of 170,000 units over last year. We moved cars to 45 destinations. Australia, New Zealand. There's a deal that was closed with our partners with moving cars now from India to Jamaica. I'm very pleased to announce that on Monday, we signed the first MOU. We're about to send the first deposit for the construction of this best-in-class multi-level car park. We want to reduce our reliance on core shipping services by expanding into complementary and higher margin businesses. And again, this is just, basic common sense, I think. The idea here, as I said, it's about Montego Bay, to develop and scale logistics solutions, not just in Montego Bay, but across the region. We want to look at last mile delivery, product assembly,
like car entertainment systems, GPS and the like. However, according to Williams, digital innovation may also soon become a value-added product KWL is capable of offering as well.
We want you to know when your less than container load, your barrel is open. We want you to know when customs has fully examined it and it's ready. We want you to stay and wait a bit in Trelawney and look at your smartphone and track all of this. That's the next step.